I started experimenting with drugs when I was 15, so a year after my dad's death. I never even had drank coffee by the time I was 15. And then I was at a party for the elder brother of a friend of mine in Cape Cod who had been drafted and was being shifted off to Vietnam, and it was his goodbye party. I was hitchhiking home from that party, and an older kid picked me up, and he offered me LSD. And LSD had just come to Cape Cod with the Merry Pranksters that night. I would not have taken LSD, but the week before, these older kids had eaten peyote, and they had taken a hallucinogenic trip, and it had brought them back in time where they saw dinosaurs. And my favorite comic book that I read every month was called Turok, Son of Stone, which is about these two Indians. So I said to this kid, if I take LSD, will I see dinosaurs? And he said, you might. And I had a trip that lasted probably for 10 hours, extreme hallucinations, and I had a ball. I had a lot of fun, but I was coming home in the morning, and I was crashing, and I was feeling depressed and, remorseful, and saying, I'm never gonna do that again. Plus, I had to go back and face my mom, and we had a curfew, and I was gonna be in misery. And I saw these boys in the woods. They were all on LSD that night. I said to them, Mom, I'm really crashing on this and feel miserable. And they said, try some of this, and it was crystal meth. And I took it, so it was like I was in heaven, and it solved all my problems. And that was the template for my addiction for the next 14 years of me constantly trying to stop and telling myself I'm never going to do that again, and then, finding myself doing it.